quantity of cement, sand and aggregate. This is a concrete plan. We have to find out the total volume of this slab. The length of this slab is 14 feet and breadth is also 14, and the thickness or depth of this cross section area is 6 inch or 0.5 feet. So we have to find out the total volume of this slab. The formula for this is V is equal to length multiplied breadth multiplied depth or thickness for this cross section area. So V is equal to L multiplied 14 multiplied 0.5. So length is this one, which is 14, and breadth is also 14, which is this one, and depth is 0.5, which is this value. So when we multiply length, breadth and depth, so 14 multiplied 0.5 and 98 CFT or cubic feet is given out. So this is the value of wet volume, which is 98 CFT. Wet volume of concrete is 98 CFT. So we not use this 98 CFT for this concrete slab. We have to convert this wet volume into dry volume, because we use dry volume for this concrete slab. So when we convert this wet volume into dry volume is equal to we have wet volume, which when we multiplied wet volume with 1.54, so dry volume is given out. So this is 1.54 is constant value, and we use this bar to wet volume to convert into dry volume. So wet volume multiplied 1.54, so wet volume value is 98, and this is a constant value 1.54, and when we multiply these two into one another, then 150.92 CFT is find out, and this is the volume and this is the value of dry volume. So this 150.92 CFT is the total dry volume value for this concrete slab plan. So we have to find out the total quantities for this slab. First of all, we have to find out the volume of cement for this slab. So we have to take the ratio of concrete 1:2:4 is equal to sum of these ratios is 7. 1:2:4 is 7. So that is the sum of all these quantities. So 7 is the sum of all these ratios. We have to calculate, first of all, we have to calculate volume of the cement. So 1 is the value per cement in these ratio of concrete. So 1 is per cement in total or sum of these ratios. So 1 divided by 7 multiplied 150.92, which is total dry volume. So when we multiply these one, so 21.56 CFT is found out, and this is the value, and this is the volume of cement per the slab. So we have to convert this 21.56 CFT into bags. So we use this formula: convert to cement bags. Volume of cement divided by volume of bags volume of cement divided by volume of one bag. So volume of cement is this value 21.56 divided by 1.25, and this is the volume of one bag. So when we divide 21.56 divided by 1.25, and 17.25 bag is given out, and this is the value or cement for the slab in bags. Second, when we have to find out volume of the sand, so the value for the sand is 2 in the sum values. So 2 divided by 7 multiplied 150.92. So when we have to multiply this value with this, then 43.12 CFT is given out, and this is the value for the volume of the sand for the slab. The next and the last value in which we have to find out the volume of aggregate for the slab. So for the aggregate, the value in the sum values is, so 4 is the value per aggregate. So 4 divided by 7, 7 is the sum values. So when we 4 divided by 7 multiplied 150.92, then 86.24 CFT is given out, which is the value of volume of aggregate for the slab. 17.2 bags. This 17.2 bags cement is required for this slab, but we have minimum 18 bags which is present in a storeroom. For this 18 bags which is present in a storeroom, for this purpose to not stop our work at the construction site. So minimum 18 bags is required in a storeroom. So the value per the sand per the slab is 43.12 CFT. This is our necessity per the slab, but per this slab we have at least 50 CFT, which is present in a at a construction sites. So the value of aggregate per the slab, its required value is 86.24 CFT, but at least 90 or 95 CFT which is present at a construction site. So this is a most acceptable values. So if you like this value, then subscribe our YouTube channel Engineering Media for more learning and observations.